Paul, thank you for joining us on the Alts TV here today. It's finished 2-0 here against Daventry. Daventry taking the win. What's your initial reaction?
Credit Daventry, fully deserved. We got outworked, outfought, and lacked that little bit of desire that Daventry showed tonight, without sounding disrespectful at all. I think they've beat us purely on work rate. They didn't stop. They worked their socks off, and I thought fair play to them. Yet we've made a lot of changes from tonight, from Saturday. We brought some of the youngsters over to have a look at those as well. So we've made some changes, which to an extent I think didn't help us, because we looked at a number of different things and a slightly different formation. So that didn't help. But credit to Daventry, take nothing away. They fully deserved the win. They worked their socks off and worked a lot harder than what we did tonight.
Like you mentioned, we've seen a much changed sides to Saturday's game. What was the reasoning behind that?
Purely because we've got to start looking at some of the youngsters that are doing very, very well in the 21s, the 18s. That's first and foremost. We've got a real good youth setup, and I've been trying to bring it all together. So it's important we use some games somewhere along the line to have a look at them. This League Cup, we did it the same over at Stratford. Young Joe played over at Stratford, and we had a couple of others there. And today, obviously, there's been 3 or 4 here today. So that's the most part. And then obviously we've had a couple of lads that haven't had much football with the first team just recently. It was important to get minutes into them. So as I said, sometimes it can go with you, sometimes it can go against us, and tonight we weren't as fluent as we have been. But so what probably disappoints me most is we got outworked, and that's the first time this season that a side's outworked us.
So we saw the introduction of a couple of the youth players, like you've alluded to. How do you feel they performed today?
I thought Brad Ward was our best player. Played the 4, playing that deep role against 3 real big, strong boys who did very, very well and sort of out-muscled us middle of the park. But he stood his ground. And as a young boy, he'll come on leaps and bounds for that performance. I was really pleased with him. And
this weekend we're going to we're at home at the FA Trophy against Stamford AFC. What can we look forward to there?
Yeah, really looking forward to it. It's another huge game, isn't it? We've been doing very, very well just recently in these big cup competitions. We had a good run in the FA Cup, and now we're looking to try and get one in the trophy. It's brilliant, and we can't wait. We're just so looking forward to getting at home, and hopefully we can get a bumper crowd there again. They roared us on in every cup game and every league game, to be honest, we've had at the Grove, and we're hoping we're going to have a few more Yelts fans there.
Paul, thank you for joining us.